right, first we got Bruno Mars today. Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak. So we know who these folk are. They had the dope song out. We all loved it. First of all, let me welcome everybody. Welcome, Mr. Harris, RYC. YouTube page. Happy to be alive. Happy to be here. Happy to be smiling. Happy to have something to smile about. All right, we're living in a world that is crazy. All right, how can we keep up with everything that's going on? And music helps us. Music helps us, right? So cool. So I'm excited to hear this because we love the other song. We'll leave the door open. And now we're on to Windows. So we went from leave the door open to smoking out the window. Okay, all right. I'm going to be very transparent and honest with you. I heard this song on the radio, so this will not be my first time hearing it, but I only heard it, a quick version of it. So, yeah, let's get it out because it's a pop song. You know how we do pop music? We shove it down our throats. All right, so let's check this out. But I only got a chance to hear it one time, so I'm excited to hear it. All right, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic, smoking out the window.
Wait a minute, this love started off so tender, so sweet. But now she got me smoking out the window. Must have spent 45,000 up in Tiffany.
Got Kevin Hart in the group.
Got a badass kids running around my whole crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese.
Kevin Hart right there.
Put me in the jam with an X-Men in the UFC. Can't believe it. I'm in disbelief.
Oh.
This shit got me paying for trips.
I like that video. I was like, that was dope.
Diamonds on the wrist, and here I am all alone. I'm so cold, I'm so cold. You got me out here. Smoking out the window. Smoking out the window. Singing, how could she do this to me? How could she do this to me? Oh, I thought that girl belonged to only me. But I was wrong. She belonged to everybody. Ooh. Just the other night, she was gripping on me tight, screaming Hercules.
It's like he's chewing.
Looking for a new love, somewhere help me please. Baby, why you doing this? Why you doing this to me, girl? Not to be dramatic, but I wanna die. This shit got me paying
come on, don't call
paying
that.
for trips. Diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist. Here I am all alone.
He's a funny guy.
I'm so cold, I'm so cold. You got me out here. Smoking out the window of the Benzo. Singing, how could she do this to me? How could she do this? Oh, I thought that girl belonged to one thing for sure. But I was wrong. She belonged to everybody. Yes, she belonged to everybody. She belonged to everybody. Look here, baby, I hope you find whatever it is that you need. But I also hope that your trifling ass is walking around barefoot in these streets. Look out! Girl, it breaks my heart that you ain't right here with me. Now I gotta give you back to the city. Oh, you got me smoking out the window. Singing, how could you do this to me? How could you do this, baby? Oh, I thought that girl belonged to only me. But I was wrong. She belonged to
That was nice. Bruno Mars singing. Yeah. Fun video. I can't front on that. Fun. Anderson .Paak, I see that Stevie Wonder tattoo on your chest, brother. You know, I love me some Stevie, man. So, man, you took it the extra and you put tattoo on your chest of Stevie. Stevie is the man. So, Yeah, I could tell what kind of music you love and you like. This is a fun song. I will give it. It's a fun song. It's a fun song. And it's a fun video. And y'all took us back again, right? So we're back into the, 70s. We're in the 70s, late 60s maybe even, right? With this kind of vibe of music, right? So, flare bottom pants, big wing tip shirts, big afros, velvet suits. Y'all doing it. Even the video looks vintage, right? Like the early days of Soul Train. Like the real early days. That said, I love to hear Bruno Mars' voice. I really do. And I'm not taking anything away from Anderson .Paak. I like Anderson .Paak's soul. Hope I don't lose y'all. The brother got soul. Bruno Mars, I like his voice a little better. And y'all saw Kevin Hart in the video. You saw Kevin Hart. I don't know who the other guy was, but Kevin Hart. I told y'all. Matter of fact, yo, Rick, you remember? Yep. I said, wait a minute. I said, if they do a group, who else can be in this group? Because you got to be that size. And they took me up on it, and it heard. Y'all listen in. That's nice. You got Kevin Hart up in there, and he fits in there nicely. If y'all didn't see it, look at it again. He's in the back area, in the back row there, doing his thing. Man, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I do this kind of work, working with kids and doing music classes everywhere. And people think I be joking when I walk up and I'll play a Stevie Wonder song or Ray Charles or a James Brown song, and even Michael Jackson. Kids don't know who Michael Jackson is. Do you hear me when I tell you this? Now think about it. Mike's been dead for what, 12, 13 years? So if you're a child and you're 10, 11 years old, you never really heard Mike. Why? Because radio only plays mainstream. I live here in the inner city. Kids here don't drive cars. Parents don't drive cars. So where do you listen to the radio anyway? So how do you get a chance to even hear Michael Jackson, right? We don't have videos like we had back in the day with MTV, VH1, and all this other stuff, right? So unless you're on YouTube and you have no reason to search for him, you don't have a clue who he is. So the other day, I didn't even tell you this, Rick. We were doing a class with a group of kids, and the bass player that I was with started playing the bass line. He was playing the bass line to Jay-Z's wife, Beyonce's song. And I said, who knew that song? And the kids didn't know the song. I said, that's Beyonce. And kids looked at me like who's Beyonce? So the kid that was playing the bass looked at me like, yo, they don't know who Beyonce is. I said, that's your era, right? And so we always have these little eras. Like there's that era, then there's, the rappers era, then it was my era, which was back in the 80s and early 90s, right? With Guy and Keith Sweat and people's name like R. Kelly, who I can't even mention, I might get censored. Those are the folk that we kind of grew up listening to. Now kids are listening to little this, tiny that, middle size this, so they don't know who Beyonce is. They don't know who Michael Jackson is, right? So music is moving really fast. I say all that to say, big ups to these guys. Because they're keeping it alive. They say, yo, man, I don't want y'all to forget about the Temptations. I don't want y'all to forget about Stylistics and all the rest of the groups. Yo, we gonna do some of that flavor music. And it was good music. It's all good music. So big ups to them on this one. Question though, do you like the window or the door? So Leave the Door Open was the first song. This one is Smoking Out the Window. Which one y'all like best? I'm gonna tell you right now. To me, hands down, Leave the Door Open is a better song. Same vibe, feels the same, right? It's on the same record, belongs on the same record. This song is not as good as Leave the Door Open. Now this could be a step back for a setup. I'm gonna say that again. This could be a step back for a setup. I know they have the album dropping. That other song was just so big, Leave the Door Open. How do you follow that anyway? So maybe you had to drop a single like this. Make people question, like, can y'all really do an album like this? And then y'all gonna drop another smash. That's what I think, see? If I was back and I was promoting and marketing this, I said, you know what we need to do? We need to drop a song that's not as popular and then get them like really hungry and thinking you can't do it. Then drop the hit song again, right? I think that's what's happening. You got, who's on this album with them?
Bootsy Collins.
Bootsy Collins, come on, y'all setting us up. Y'all setting us up. You're bringing the funk on the next song. I know you are. When is that album dropping, you know?
November 12th.
November 12th. Wow, what's today's date? Like the 9th, 11th or something?
It's the 8th, I believe.
Wow, so a few more days, we're gonna get this album. All right, listen, I enjoyed this. It's a fun song. Seeing him laying on the ground is hilarious. He dropped in the first scene, threw me off guard. That was funny. It's a fun video though. I'd watch this video probably more than I even want to listen to the song. It's just a fun song. I want to hear you guys' comments. Also, I'm curious to know, like, those of you guys who might be, you know, who grew up in the 80s and the 90s, listening to 80s and 90s music, that is. You know, like my daughter, she's an 80s, she loves 80s music, you know? So like, we know who she loves. She loves the music, Soul Childs, and all that kind of stuff of the world, right? And it really, music Soul Child was more of a 90s, but she loves that kind of stuff, Heavy D, but she wasn't born in that era. What do you guys like listen to? When you think about R&B, what was the best era to you? Like, you know, like, what would you say, like, that was the main era for R&B? Like, what years and what artists? I'm curious to know. Is it this era, or the stylistics and stuff like that, Temptations, Four Tops, and so on and so forth? Or was it like, you know, the New Edition era? You know, was it the, you know, more of the R&B dancing groups? You know, I don't know. Let me know. Fun song. Thanks, Rick, for letting us. And we gotta support this. You know, it may not be your top 10, but it's a good song. It's good music, and we gotta share it. We gotta keep this good music alive. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Always imparting. I feel like I want to say love, peace, and soul, like Soul Train. But I'm gonna say, remember to make sure you love yourself, and the same kind of love you give to yourself, make sure you spread that love to someone else. All right. Hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You know, check out the webpage. You know, we trying to make a presence. All right, see y'all soon. Peace.